let us know what can we expect in terms of Mr. Mabuyakhulu's court appearance today.
Yes, I can hear you, Des. Good morning to you, Des, in studio, as well as to our viewers at home. Like you mentioned, that the Deputy Chairperson of the African National Congress in the province of KwaZulu-Natal, as well as the former MEC for Economic Development, Tourism and Environmental Affairs, Mr. Mike Mabuyakhulu, will be appearing just at the Durban Commercial Crimes Court early this morning. Now, we understand that actually proceedings are actually underway because they actually started at 9 o'clock. Now, you also remember that he is appearing along other 7 accused who were said to have benefited from a 28 million rand deal. Apparently, this was money that was paid to the service providers for them to host the North Sea Jazz Festival. But unfortunately, that festival never took place, and none of those service providers actually initiated for the program to actually go ahead. And we also understand that Mr. Mike Mabuyakhulu is said to have received a kickback of 300,000 rand. Now, also, if you recall, that not so long ago, the NPA's forfeit SHR unit actually made its way to Mabuyakhulu's home in Impangeni with the intention of actually writing down and listing some of the assets that they will be actually possessing in order to make up for this 28 million rand that was paid to him. Now, also quite something to also remember that this is not just Mabuyakhulu's case. This is a case that involves other business men, including a woman as well. You also recall that in the year 2012, Mabuyakhulu at that time was the MEC of Economic Development, and he was said to have directed for this 28 million rand to go into the accounts of these various individuals, including their bank accounts. But to tell me more about today's court proceedings, I've got a political analyst, Mr. Kolane Dube, who will just give us an overview of this case. Thank you very much, Kolane, for your time. Mike Mabuyakhulu is appearing in court today. What does this mean for the ruling party?
I think, let's say Mike Mabuyakhulu is appearing alone today in court. And I think to a certain extent, he's starting to unravel the true meaning of so-called unity here in KZN. Because as you have noticed that there is not even a single ANC member here. I'm not talking about the provincial executive. I'm even mentioning just a general bona fide ANC member. Is not here, compared to Nochieza, a councillor from Umlazi, where there were a number of people who were there to support him. And so here we don't see Cyril Kaba, we don't see Thembiso Mshengu, and those who were panting and lobbying for Cyril Ramaphosa to become the president of the ANC. And so I think it questions the unity, as well as also it questions if Mike Mabuyakhulu was the true candidate for the Ramaphosa faction in this province. And the answer are here today. And the answer is a very simple one, is no. And I think, as I've said it before, he was a Trojan horse who, for anyone that the ANC might use at a later stage. Because look, this case seems as if it's very serious, but the body language of the people who are being accused is so relaxed. And so to a certain extent, it shows the disdain and also not taking serious what is going to happen here today. Maybe what they've done in comparison to others, they feel that it's just a small thing.
Now, let's get back to the Bosasa case. We understand that, as political analysts put it, the ANC is actually on trial. I mean, we've got the case, we've got the Bosasa witnesses who actually implicated most ANC leaders. And now we've got Mabuyakhulu as well, who's also implicated in a fraud and corruption charge. Where is the ANC heading with all this? Take into consideration that the president of the ANC, Ramaphosa, said during his manifesto launch that they were cleaning house.
Look, the New Dawn as a concept of honesty, astute leadership, I think it's just a mirage. It's just another sale or another marketing that is trying to attract voters. Because, look, if someone was the point man or if a serious lobby leader of Cyril Ramaphosa is in court, what it says about the true meaning of New Dawn, and also what it says about the meaning of fairness when it comes to ANC, to those who have done something wrong or have been alleged to have done something wrong in their capacities. Remember that there were VPS councillors across Limpopo who were removed from their position because it was alleged that they were involved in a corrupt act with the VPS. And also we have Malusi Kikaba, we have Mtutu Zimanana. And so the question that we have to ask ourselves is there a color of justice when it comes to Cyril Ramaphosa? Is Cyril Ramaphosa going to protect those who lobbied and put him into the office? But the way things are currently, it seems as if Cyril is not willing to let those who supported him to go to the gallows of justice.
Thank you very much. That is Bongani Dube, a political analyst, just giving his analytic point of view about today's court proceedings. Now, also quite interesting enough, you also heard him mentioning that most of the ANC leaders at this point of time have been implicated in various scandals. I mean, of course, we asked him, what does this mean for the party? And he put it out there blatantly. He does not think that anybody will be punished. But of course, this lies with our justice system as well. Over back to you in studio, Jez.
Siyabonga Mtungwa. Blaine?
Yes, thanks.